Abusuya mi mo bia akwa baba GhBlack TV. Nsem bi na maba efuntin video so ano aye dinye pa. Ni nyina na ye LGBTQ+. Ha ehun nsem yenim se ye wura ya de nyina former president eh Evans Fifi Atamils na abre so na sensem we nyina bobo bae mo be bold enough say ono de bi onjintum enso e won me bae e ma yura yenso your president former presidency so sign current John Dramani Mahama no so ebe ye na afemu di bia MPP ababae and so another banter and so it be cause you power parliament nyina no kra de heat kra be ma some judge mu nyina erezi alabi and so on so ken say omuni stance omomenka say bill nso won na pass ya omomenka ena ekowie ye na yewura John Dramani Mahama asamba back that and no na Afenyo Markins asankwa ko resist this fire and so parliament ena akwakwa ye bibia wona Sam George na obi abo didin won say emre a MPP wa bem no Sam George ni obi a na chese waye yeri ni minimum de bia ne kon esi MPP for say kenike omo sign bill no enye sa kire say omo nye nokwafo so mo pass omo ye nokwafo pa eso botini ejina pintini na chese omo ka kire MPP aban say there be ade na eba na enye enne NDC nso na power Sam George ye de ade na tata no Sam George enso ase oyinani ase o twisting some.
Lastly, on the LGBT issues, I mean, if you get a nod, how far would you hope to push it? The president, your candidate, when he was interviewed on the BBC, he said he would now look into what is in that bill.
You know, that's a misconception that's been put out. And I listened to that full BBC interview. President Mahama has been clear that he will sign that bill, and he has no option than to sign that bill. President Mahama will know no peace from Sam George until he signs that bill. And he himself has said that to the clergy, that as a Christian, as a member of the Assemblies of God Church, he will sign that bill. What the president said to the BBC was in response to why President Akufo-Addo has not signed the bill. And he said to them, look, what President Akufo-Addo should have done, instead of rejecting service of the bill, was to have received the bill, stated what his displeasure is with the bill, which is what the Constitution says. The Constitution in Article 1067, President Mahama in his response to the BBC was referring to the Constitution of Ghana. Article 1067 says that when he gets to the president, he must within 14 days indicate whether he would sign or not sign. If he chooses not to sign, he then has to bring it back to Parliament and then states in the memo to Parliament the reasons why he's refusing to sign and add the recommendations to remedy those challenges he sees. Otherwise, within the 14 days, he can refer it within 30 days. He can refer it to the Council of State, who have 30 days to give him advice. That's what President Mahama was saying in that BBC interview. He was not saying that he now has to read the bill. President Mahama has read the bill. It's because he's read the bill that he told the clergy that when he becomes president, he will sign the bill, because President Mahama has no problem with anything in the bill. That explanation he was given was basically what the president should have done as a lawyer in line with our constitution, because the president's decision not to have service of the bill on him is unconstitutional and shows you how reckless and irresponsible Akufo-Addo is as a president.
A few moments later.
Gyata. Yes, sir. Some keys. Aye. How we? Nyamiado. Charlie, Biaboko. Hey, now we are with the camera. See me.
Wait for Marjority for the demanding for the LGBTQ Bill not to be passed.
Marjority in action. I was there. I was there. We were in government, and our friends knew the views of stakeholders in the governance of this country on this matter. And they were clear in their ambush. Now, the chickens have come home to roost. They have come home. Please. Only yesterday, when we were raising this issue, Mr. Speaker, you were saying that the bill must pass. Now you are in government, you are in the hot seat. When the IMF, the World Bank, IPU threatening, you are now running away, you are saying procedure. Which mistake? There was nothing administratively in error. I dare say for the records. You force LGBT on the throat of the Akufo-Addo government. Today, you don't want LGBT. You would want it. Mube pepa. Mube pepa pa 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 pa. You use it to win election. Now, when your stakeholders, the international community is warning you, you want to run away. Run to where? You now see governance. You are in the kitchen, you see the heat. I was there. We will plead with you. Let's manage this situation. You say no. Remember that hot afternoon? Agboja, as a chief whip. You remember that hot afternoon? When you suffocated me with third reading. You are laughing. Mr. Speaker, this bill.
What is the meaning of what you said?
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. Sometimes when I look at majority leader, it's not easy. It's not easy. Mr. Speaker, what I'm trying to tell them is that, you see, when they were in opposition, they forced this bill on us. Even when it was in court, they say the bill must be signed into law. We heard President Mahama, His Excellency. He said, oh, the bill, he's seen it, but he's referring it to the Attorney General. That was January. And then there would be, they will look at the very clauses, the aspect of criminalizing it and bringing a conviction and sentencing where the person must suffer a jail term. Well, the very thing that you wanted it, he said, oh, they have to look at it and change it. Mr. Speaker, today,
Honorable Minority
Mr. Speaker,
Leader.
let me land with respect.
Yes, but don't forget that
Mr.
at the
Speaker, stay
material
away from
time
this debate.
that
Let us
this
finish.
bill was being considered, I was the ranking member for Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs.
Oh,
and I recall that the bill that was passed, there is nothing criminal.
Mr. Speaker,
We took out the criminal element
Mr.
at the
Speaker,
committee sitting.
Mr. Speaker, with respect. Mr. Speaker, let me help. Let me refreshen our memory. Mr. Speaker, I was a leader of government business. I brought an amendment. My amendments were rejected. Mr. Speaker, the bill was suffocating government at the time. We were in difficult situation. We pleaded with our colleagues that please, let's manage this situation. They said no. Today, you are in government. You've realized that you don't need LGBT. You see, this is like a scorpion sitting on a shivling. That scorpion, you place it on that shivling. That scorpion, that LGBT scorpion, you place it on that shivling. Whether you like it or not, you like it.
And I just say, Ghana is tasty like aluguntu green, and so I will just say, Banta, Ghana for so a raisy, and they go some judges so no, I know I a dinner for your markets, and so a put it was a kenneking mobepe. Hit them with the quiet so no mobepe, and so I will horror mebuzia, not just say LGBTQ, Ombeji Atum, and as Omonji. Entum. According to NDC for the more canon said President Evans Fifi at a most etimi ye bold enough etimi catch robo say omonje dia na say NDC aye possible means be as say sad ene de omo engine tumuti nanka NDC nso MPP nso so omo ka mombre mra no more power ntenye ne eno mba be raise alarm na fire enso ewo mo so enso ewo ho no bebusia for comment bra say na wo se hu niam sifa enema ekoyi anase yenje ngum sa for comment bra na into so ensi in free honom mama son for prophet na obitima from prophet G anase GhBlack for life is for life onia ye be share bye bye